Let us take a moment to review matters as they stand. Having procured sufficient stores of ether, we may now channel the requisite energy unto the moon via the Tower of Babel. Our work on the star is complete.
Okay.
However, we have yet to receive word from Y'shtola as to the state of the lunar preparations.
A ritual to open the gate, and measures to forestall a voidsent invasion. Neither task is simple nor quickly completed. She would doubtless benefit from our assistance.
The very thing I was about to propose. Let us join her above and lend what aid we may.
Okay. I'm ready. Just tell me where to go.
Ere we set forth, however, Y'shtola did bid me relay a message to thee. As thou art well aware, a key objective of our mission is the extraction of thy sister Azhdaya from the Void. Held captive for millennia and divested of an eye, she is like to be severely weakened. To make good her escape, she shall require aid. Aid that is best provided by a fellow Great Worm.
You would have me go in my true form? Very well. Like our sire, we Great Worms are capable of traversing the great expanse. The journey will take some time, but I shall take myself to the moon. To begin with, I shall return this vessel to Radzadhan, that I may have both my eyes. And until such time as we find Azhdaya, I would entrust her eye to your keeping.
Alright.
Will you do this for me?
Yeah, I will. I held your brother's eye before, so I don't think there would be a problem.
We shall contact you via Link Pearl once all is in place on the moon. You need but follow Y'shtola's instructions.
Understood. We'll be ready.
Take care, Zero.
Oh, she's smiling.
It will be the briefest of homecomings. I'll be back before you know it.
Oh, no, don't say such words. Those are red flags. No. 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 No.
Mare elementorum, then. Go well.
I took the liberty of informing Y'shtola of our arrival. She and her entourage should be here momentarily.
Forgive me. I'd hoped to have everything in order sooner. My thanks for the extra hands.
Alphino and Alice stand ready at the Tower of Babel. Vrtra is also en route.
Excellent. You've done well, all of you. For my part, I've managed to prepare the ritual with help from the Watcher.
Where's the
All
Watcher?
that remains is to channel the ether from below. This should, I pray, open a gate leading to the moon of the 13th.
May I just say how excited we are to be a part of this grand undertaking. The development of the artificial Atomos was one thing, but this is an opportunity like no other. Y'shtola even managed to get a loan of elegant treatises on voidsent summoning from the prized collection of the Sons of Saint Koinak. The Empire's application of etherochemistry in regulating void gates provided us with many a useful insight for our work, let me tell you.
I asked a favor of Grahatir when we were comparing notes on cross-rift travel. Given his credentials, I was confident he wouldn't be denied.
Oh my god, that look.
The knowledge of our forebears has brought us far, as has our own. And with our knowledge and resources, we shall construct a voidsent containment seal on a heretofore unseen scale.
Containment seal? Then thou wouldst make use of...
Yeah, Zodiark's containment seal. Uh-huh.
Aye, a tried and tested means of holding dark entities at bay is readily available here. 'Twould be remiss of us not to employ it. We shall reforge the brands that Xenos and Fandaniel destroyed. That which held even Zodiark shall more than suffice for voidsent of any persuasion.
The Watcher is already hard at work, tending to the most critical parts of the brand's restoration. There are, however, a number of concerning factors that remain. With your help, I'm sure we can resolve them.
Yeah, sure. What do I
Time
need
is
to
of the
do?
essence, so I suggest we continue this discussion as we make our way to the brands.
Okay. Are we going to visit all of them or... I don't think so. That would be a lot, no? The seal we mean to erect. I assume it won't hinder a half-voidsent like me from going in the other direction. Yeah, that would be a problem if it did. Alright. Now then, to the matter at hand. With the Watcher's assistance, we shall reforge each of Zodiark's brands and use them to erect a barrier capable of repelling voidsent. Yet though we expect it to be effective against larger beings on account of its original purpose, there's a chance it will allow lesser voidsent to slip through. Therefore, we shall require a second line of defense, and I believe the loporrits supporters would be suitable for this purpose. Urianger, Alia, the two of you have a strong rapport with our lunar allies. I would have you meet with Livingway in Bestway's Burrow and provide any assistance they require. I'll join you. As a voidsent, my knowledge may be of use. An excellent idea. In the meantime, the rest of us will see to reforging the brands. I'll send word when we have finished. Pray do the same. I'm actually going to do something. I'm curious. Watcher! I just wonder if the Watcher has a different dialogue. What aid I lend in restoring the brands is insignificant next to that which you and yours must accomplish. When my part is complete, I shall stand apart and observe, as I have ever done, for it was you that Vena has entrusted the future. Oh. So the Watcher indeed says something. Oh. There you are! Ishtola has apprised me of your present undertaking. I understand that she wishes to deploy our pride and joy, the veritable carrots of our eyes. Our unrivaled combat supporters, as a precautionary measure in case this voidsent containment seal of hers proves lacking.
I have a question. Isn't the moon an artificial creation? Was it made after the sundering?
The moon is there to contain Zodiark.
So it only exists in the source?
No, because every other shard actually has a piece of Zodiark. So they have moons. Like, all of them has a moon.
Ah, okay.
As we speak, my fellows are rounding up what units they can, and will bring them to the northeast corner in short order. Please wait there.
Dreadfully sorry to have kept you all waiting. Hello there, friends. A new person. Heard there was a bit of a rush, so we gathered what combat-ready supporters we had available.
Thank you, Mapping Way. Oh, Sleeping Way's here.
A welcome contribution. Thine initiative never ceaseth to amaze.
Oh, stop! You're making me blush! Even now, as we pursue new dreams, aiding the people of Aetheris remains our greatest joy. So you can count on us, ever and always. Right, so... we originally deployed these supporters to patrol the moon and keep it safe. They've never tussled with voidsent before, but with sufficient data, they ought to hold their own against the ghastly fiends. Practical, tactical data acquired in the moment, and who better to give the supporters an educational thrashing than the champion of Aetherius?
Wait a moment, do you want me to beat them up?
I believe I would make a better instructor.
Oh.
Not only have I fought voidsent, I am one.
The supporters got scared.
Well, don't just stand there. Engage! 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 Engage!
That'll do!
Now repair them.
A defeat's bitterer than the bitterest carrot. Using this experience, we must enhance the supporters and turn them into voidsent slaughterbots! Indeed. Right after we've managed to put the poor dears back together.
Pray forgive our comrade's enthusiasm. May I inquire as to how long the repairs will take?
On an ordinary day, I'd say no less than 5 carrots briskly consumed. But if you were to provide us with encouragement...
What kind of... What do you want?
we just might be able to do it in 2.
Stop looking at me! Yeah, Urianger is a better candidate. He spent so much time with the loporrits.
I leave to you.
No, please don't. Urianger is praying for me. Oh boy. So we need to rally them one by one. What? Engage! Engage! Sleeping, wait, stop sleeping. Oh, sorry, I was in the midst of... Forgive me. The sight of precision parts is strangely soothing and sleep-inducing, but I'll try to keep moving. What a marvelous feeling. There's nothing like wild gesticulations of encouragement to fire you up. With you cheering me on, I can do not less than my very best. Can you imagine what the chat log would be like on the release day of the patch? Oh, thank you very, very much. You don't know how uplifting it is to have you encouraging us. Showing us the proper technique so we may keep our supporters operating at peak efficiency. My, everyone is in high spirits indeed. Thanks to your encouragement, we'll have the supporters up and running again in no time at all. Pray attend to your remaining busy work and leave the deployment of our new and improved voidsent slaughterbots to us.
Can you hear me? We've just finished restoring the brands.
All right.
Let us reconvene once you've finished tending to matters there. The culmination of our efforts is nigh.
The brands are ready, I presume? Excellent. With the loporrits having deployed their supporters, we are ready to proceed. Let us rejoin Stola post-haste and prise open our gate onto the void. Are you ready to go to the moon of the 13th, hubby?
Is there a trial there?
Yes.
Oh.
My thanks for seeing this to the supporters. With this, all is in readiness for the ritual. First, I shall give the order to Alphino and Alize in the Tower of Babel to channel ether to the moon. Once we have amassed a sufficient amount of energy, Urianger and I shall begin our incantations to open a Voidgate. If all goes well, a tear will form in the fabric of reality, at which point you must activate the brands and put in place the containment seal. That's all. If there are no questions, then let us begin. Let us begin.
Apologies for the wait. The preparations here are finally complete.
Excellent. The Tower 2 is activated. But give the word and we will begin channeling the ether.
Very well then. Make it so.
The moment of truth. By the sisters!
Urianger, commence your invocations. 'Tis time to open our gate. A tear is beginning to form. Quickly, activate the brands.
Huh, someone is exhausted.
Success. The gate is open, and the seal appears to be in place.
Let's see how well it holds.
Where is Vrtra? Oh, hi.
What an enormous gate! Lord Golbez will be eager to hear of this. So this is the promised land. The land of boundless ether.
I think you can get out, dude. Nope.
I dare say the seal doth serve its purpose.
It does indeed. Ah, Vrtra is coming.
I see all proceedeth apace. Remarkable.
Indeed. Just this moment, a voidsent emerged from the gate, by which we may safely assume it leads to the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible, Ishtola. Truly incredible. Oh, what an honor it is to have been part of this historic achievement.
A part is an understatement. None of this would have been possible without you and yours. Our success has also served to solidify our understanding of cross-rift travel.
Yeah, when are we going to the first altogether? That would be great.
The Ascians rejoined reflections to the source by instigating elemental imbalances. These imbalances weakened the barrier between realities, causing the ether of a reflection to flood the source. But why is it that reflections are predisposed to rejoin the source? Why have they never merged with one another?
Thou art suggesting there is a unique property inherent to the source, one responsible for such an outcome.
I am. 'Tis my conclusion that, as the point of origin for the reflections, the source has an innate pull over them. Hydaelyn, I believe, sought to suppress that pull, which is why she was created with the power of light, of stasis. Meanwhile, the power of darkness, of activity, reigns in the void. Hydaelyn's influence would naturally be weaker, and this manifested in the form of planar fissures. Working with this hypothesis, I set my sights upon where the pull was assessed to be strongest, and through our combined efforts, we succeeded in opening a gate to the void. Now, I must stress, it was because we sought the void that we succeeded. Pleased though I am to have my theory proven, the secrets of travel to other reflections still elude us.
Ah, you'll find a way.
Even so, in the reality that lies beyond the 8th umbral calamity, there are those who found a way to reach the first. I will not rest until I do the same.
One step closer to fulfilling your dream, eh?
Just a step. Many more remain to be taken. Which further motivates me to forestall a voidsent invasion. So come, let us set forth, to find Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's plot.
Yes, let's go. Come on. We still need to fight him.
Climb upon my back. I shall take us to the gate.
As we did discuss prior, I shall see the alchemists safely home, then together with the loporrits maintain vigil over the gate.
May the sisters watch over and keep you safe.
Thank you, Nidhana. My question is, will Zero be able to come back, though?
Unto the void once more.
And the void was 2 meters above ground, so they crashed.